Everyone in this room knows the story of Orion's newest CEO. The headlines called it unexpected. Investors called it bold. Employees called it inspiring. But what you're about to hear makes this story almost unbelievable. Because 10 years ago, the man standing on this stage today was the company's most rejected job applicant. And he has the emails to prove it. 10 years earlier, a tiny bedroom, a flickering laptop, and a 22-year-old dream that felt bigger than the room he sat in. On his screen was the careers page of Orion Technologies, the company building the future, the company he wanted to build it with. His finger hovered over the apply button. Heart racing, breath held. Everything starts here, he whispered. Click. That night, he fell asleep smiling, already imagining the badge, the office, the life he believed was waiting. 3 weeks later, 2:14 a.m., a notification lit up the darkness. Thank you for your interest. 6 polite sentences. 1 silent heartbreak. He didn't delete the email. He created a folder instead and named it Orion Applications. The next year, he applied again. From a cubicle during lunch break. Hope still alive. A smaller apartment. A bigger determination. Another application sent. Then came layoffs. A cardboard box. An uncertainty in the rain. Still, he applied. Night shifts. Fluorescent lights. Typing applications behind a store counter. Still, he applied. Even from a hospital chair, with his father asleep beside him. He applied again. The folder grew. Year after year. Email after email. Rejection after rejection. Meanwhile, life moved forward for everyone else. Promotions. Startups. International moves. Success became small talk. And every scroll reminded him. He was falling behind. The glow of the phone revealed a quiet fear. What if they're right about me? At home, the questions grew louder. You've tried for years. Why keep going? His father asked gently. Why this company? He answered softly. Because they build things that matter. Year 8. Rain against the window. Another rejection email waiting to be opened. He opened the folder. 8 years of hope. 8 years of silence. For the first time, his finger hovered over delete. And in the quiet darkness, he let himself break. But the next morning, something changed. Instead of applying again, he started learning. He studied their products, their systems, their decisions, their mistakes. Night after night, when the world slept, he trained like he already worked there. He built solutions to problems they hadn't even asked him to solve. He learned to lead, to fail, to rebuild, without applause, without recognition. Then one day, the headlines changed everything. Orion was in crisis. The problem they faced was one he had solved years earlier. So he sent a simple email. I think I can help. 3 days later, his phone rang. And Orion finally said his name. After 11 years, he walked into the building he once dreamed about. Not as a dreamer, but as a solution. He solved quietly, led quietly, earned trust quietly. Until one day, the quiet leader became the obvious choice. CEO. Back on the stage, he opened the folder of rejection emails. Every rejection taught me how to lead the company you didn't hire me into. Failure didn't stop his journey. It designed it. The moral of the story is, rejection isn't proof you're not ready. Sometimes, it's proof you're being prepared.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And share it with your friends.